Hey there, Waters Church family. My name is Jordan McClinton. I am one of the associate pastors at the Waters Church, and I am actually recording this video from the Bible Seminary here in Katy in the middle of a museum exhibit that is very, very close to opening up called Joshua, Judges, and Jesus. Well, the last couple of months, we've been releasing what we've called our pastoral vlogs. They've just been short videos from your pastors at the Waters Church, just kind of talking about some of the things that they're doing, some of the things that they're learning, studying, and just connecting with you guys a little bit over social media and YouTube. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to introduce you guys to this incredible museum exhibit that is coming here to Katy, opening up March 1st, again, called Joshua, Judges, and Jesus. I want to show you just a few of the things that we've got, kind of the setup here. And then come March 1st, I'm going to start giving tours, and I would love for our church to come and experience this here with me. So let me show you a few of the things here. Okay, guys, so please excuse the mess because there really is a lot still going on here as we're continuing to set up and doing some last minute tweaking of the artifacts. But essentially, we start here and we go from the Middle Bronze Age into the Iron Age, into the Hellenistic Age, the early Roman, late Roman, and then Byzantine. And we have a lot of really cool artifacts. We have some socket stones from a gate. These would be a gate socket stones. Some late bronze, middle bronze items over here. A lot of really cool artifacts that have been excavated from some of our teams in Israel. Some of these signs that we've got going, these banners and signs are really, really informative. Some really cool stuff. Our Iron Age section, we actually have a large storage jar or pithos that's coming from Minnesota. It's actually driving down right now. One of our students flew up to Minnesota and is transporting him down here. We've got our early Roman section over here with some cool cook pots. We've got some coins and some stone vessels. And then over here is our late Roman, Byzantine area. We've got a very cool little crucifixion area here, or exhibit there. But I did want to show you guys a couple of things. We've got a few little cabinets over here, and one of these cabinets is filled with oil lamps. So you can see we've got these oil lamps that start changing their shape as they get later in their time period. But I want to talk to you about one of these, or at least show you one of these. So let me just grab one of these little oil lamps here. This is actually a 1st century Roman Herodian style oil lamp. And these essentially were little, almost like candles. You'd put a wick in here, oil would go in here, and you'd light it, and it would burn like a candle. And you know, when you think of lamps in the Bible, but my first thought goes to Psalm 119, verse 105. You probably have heard this verse. It goes like this: "Your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." And you know, when I've read that verse, I've thought to myself, and I've had the image of a lamp in my mind, and you may have as well, maybe a lamp on your bedside, or a light above you in a room, or maybe even a flashlight. And maybe you've gotten this idea, this vision that God's word is like a bright flashlight that is shining this clear path for your life ahead of you. But when we read that in context and we understand what they were actually referring to when they were talking about God's word being a lamp and a light to their feet, they're talking about this tiny little thing that essentially is carrying around a candle. Literally, people would walk around carrying this thing, and yeah, it would give off some light, but not a whole lot. You might get a little bit around your feet, a little dim light ahead of you, but you weren't seeing all the way down the road or all the way down the path. And so the idea here is that God is giving us light. His word is light to our path. But it's not all the way at the end of our lives or giving us the perfect vision of what we should be doing for the next 5 or 10 years. And it kind of gives us this reliance on God to take us every step of the way through our lives. As he lights our path, he gives us the light that we need to see where we're going, to see what our next step is, to worry about the next step, but not necessarily all the way down the road. And it just reminds me, I must rely on him every single day for my next step, my next journey, my next adventure, whatever that might be. And not to worry too far down the path, but to trust him and to trust his word that he is going to light my path as I continue to walk through life. So that's the faith lesson I have for you today. I hope you guys got something out of that. And I, again, want to invite you back here on March 1st. This exhibit, Joshua, Judges, and Jesus, is going to be here all the way through 2022. So you'll have plenty of time to come and see it. But I'd love for you to come and experience this with me. Thank you so much. Bye.